Hello, it's Andy Wright and Andy Wright Travel, and some travel news that you may be interested in if you're that way inclined. I suspect that there will be a lot of people going, what's wrong with it? It's going to be a really good idea. Oh, you clearly are. Living in the cloud cuckoo land, if you think that anything that the WEF are doing is good, right? Go and research what the WEF is, the World Economic Forum. Go and research. It's in plain sight what they're going to be doing and what they're going to expect you to do. I have to be fairly careful what I say because this is on YouTube, and YouTube are very much censorship on this sort of thing, so I'm going to be very careful. But I will say, don't say you weren't warned. Now, if you got to the end of that and you went, oh, that's a brilliant idea, fantastic, where do I sign up? You are part of the problem, because it's people like you who are going to go and get this, are causing this to escalate. Now, bear in mind that they've always had this plan for a digital ID passport, because they mentioned this about 2 years ago, and slowly but surely, we're getting it come in. It's going to be pushed in, and very soon, unless you've got your digital pass, then you will not be able to travel. You will not be able to travel anywhere without it, right? Now, that's just the beginning. Think about it. What else can they do with a pass like that? It's called a COVID pass for reasons which are obvious. They claim that this is for preventing the spread, yes, of future pandemics. Interesting. Now, I want you to think logically about this, because you're always sat there going, no, there's nothing wrong with that, it's a really good idea. They could test you and find out if you've got any issues, and then obviously you'd know, and you'd be able to get some treatment for it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fair enough, a good idea. Or you can always do that now. You don't need to have a digital pass. And certainly, what's the point? We've been travelling for many, many years. It hasn't caused any issues whatsoever. It's only since this last 2 years, when we've had the you-know-what, that things have escalated. But I do recommend that you research this. Go and have a look at the video. Go and have a look at the website, World Economic Forum. Go and see what they plan, and then come back. And they reckon that tourism is not going to be back up to where it was 2024. Another 2 years, right? I suspect it will never come back, because the plan is that they want to get rid of travel. They want to stop you from flying. And certainly the Agenda 2050, zero carbon, will mean that there are no airports. Well, there will be 3 in the UK. You must have seen on the news, because it's been on the news, and obviously for propaganda purposes, it's been shown that there are travel chaos problems and there is problems at the airports. It's all deliberate. Think about it, right? You go and get your test, and as it shows on the video, you get your pass, it says green tick, you can travel. What happens when it changes to a red cross and you're not allowed to travel? What are you going to do then? Oh, you might stay at home. Yeah, I know. The selfish people out there will be going, oh well, I won't go abroad, I'll just holiday in the UK. Sorry, this is going to be, once it's in, this will be extended to other areas. And this is exactly what they wanted. They tried to bring it in before, and then they had to push back and remove it. And certainly, if you remember Boris Johnson earlier this year saying that COVID passes were no longer, we weren't even thinking about it, we're not going to bring them in, blah blah blah, no way. Well, what does that say in the video? It says September this year. Alright, it's for travel, but that's the first bit. The first bit of this is get it in, get people to take it, get people to download the app, get people to test for this ID. And once you've got them, that's it, you've got them by the short and curlies. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm sure that YouTube will be very upset with me, but hey, I have to tell you the truth, and the truth is out there. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you want to help me out and support my channel by an easy way, and you don't want to just give money, you're not really happy with that decision, then you can buy something such as a mug or a t-shirt, which obviously is a product, a merch product. I have a lot of those, various categories, and you can see here, this is my new website, andywrightshop.co.uk. Go over there and you can have a look at the various products. So at the moment we only have mugs and t-shirts, but I do intend to expand the range into other items as well. But you'll see here, if we have a quick look at the mugs collection, there's a range, and they go from travel mugs to social, to disability, and of course various ones there for the NWO, Open Your Eyes, there's other ones there, and of course there's lots to do with Thailand. So if you really want to help me out, you can support me at this address, andywrightshop.co.uk.